Alright, so I've been psyching myself up for doing these 4 here today. The last 4 I mean, this one's not perfect and neither is this one, but they're not as bad as these. So, here we go. Call me a wimp if you want, but tattooing yourself is very difficult. So I like to use some numbing cream. Now I bought this a couple weeks back, and it turns out it's very expensive, but it is the best, single best numbing cream I've ever used. And I have a bunch of other ones floating around here, a bunch of these like this. And I mean, yeah, they work, not like that. So I'll let that settle in, and I'll be using, let me get my gloves on. So I'm using my machine from the Damascus set. This has a 1205 Magnum on it. And then I have this one that I bought from Worldwide Tattoo, another very solid machine. This has a 1203 round shader in it, which is what I'm going to outline that in. Now I could be using a liner for that, but really I've looked at it, it doesn't seem to be that much of a difference. I want a thicker line anyway, so it looks more like this. Here we go. I'm also using Scream Ink Pitch Black, which is, it's excellent. This ink is so good. All of their colors are good that I've used so far, because I have a little red in that silence right there. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm not stalling, but this is another thing I wanted to mention. I stopped at a new bargain place that's around the corner from my house, and they sell all kinds of crap there. They have tables with, like, they're all labeled, like, all these boxes, and each table's, you know, it's like $12, $10, $7. They had a whole wall of Egyptian cotton 2,000 thread count sheets. I bought 4 sets. So 2 for my dad, 1 for me, 1 for my brother. I'm going to go back and buy some more. But they feel so nice. Alright, so I got it outlined. Now it's time to fill it in. I changed my mind. I'm just going to go and outline each one of these first, and then go to the shader. I can't see what I'm doing on this one, so I have to use a mirror that I have right here. This sucks. Doing this in the mirror? I'm retarded. What am I doing? Alright, that was a nightmare. But I got these outlined. These 2, I had a really hard time with this one. This one I'm just going to hit with the Magnum. I'm not going to screw around with the liner because it's too much. So now it's time to fill this in, He's done. 2 of the 4 are done. There we go. Done. Oh, that was a nightmare. Subscribe for more.